your boss I'm coming for him. I'm back, you fuckers. Die! Omega's mine!
Malfunction detected.
Something's jamming them. Trying to identify.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you. Omega's mine! I'm back, you fuckers. On it.
Shutdown imminent.
Die! Fine. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
engineer in here, hacking the cannons, keeping them offline.
We'll find him. Incoming! Find that engineer.
The engineer is still out there. Germans engaging. Head to the blast door.
Nice guns.
They'll keep the General's forces at bay for a while.
Let's get inside.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming in. We're in. Lock it down.
Arya, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Yeah, I feel like a sitting duck here.
I have no intention of sitting around, and you both should know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
Nyreen has military training. We can put her to good use.
You're so quick to trust, huh, Shepard? Nyreen never approved of Omega's, what did you call it? Moral bankruptcy? Are you willing to help defend it now?
You'll find me very willing to liberate this station.
Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer. Bray, keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
You'll do what you need to do.
And here I thought you might come here trying to change me. Once up and running, this bunker will provide recon and secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack. It won't take long. Join me at the command console when you're ready.
Hello?
Jordy?
Hello?
Jordy?
This is Grace.
Grace, is that you?
Hey.
Grace?
I'm Gary.
Good.
I get so much pussy.
Hi, Megs. How are you? You feel okay? What are you doing? Rip? Okay. I can try to tidy the place up for New Year's party tomorrow. Okay. What are you playing, Jordy?
Let's play Mass Effect.
You gonna share the screen or what?
Yeah.
Share that screen so I can narrate. Dude, I gotta show you something. Oh my goodness gracious. There's an AI now that's insane online, and it's like a breakthrough. So, give me anything that you want me to, you could say, write a poem about this, write a story about this, write an essay about this.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. I've heard about it for a while. On podcast.
Go ahead, give me something, dude. Give me something.
Cerberus knows we're here. We'll be setting up combat shifts, so pay attention.
Here, I'll write a rap song.
Billy goes to the store, but there's a problem.
This is me saying.
Okay, write a song about Billy going to the store and running into a problem.
The problem is a rapist.
Billy went to the store one day to pick up a few things and be on his way, but as he walked in, he saw a sight that gave him quite a fright. Oh no, this says chorus. Oh no, what's happening here? Billy's at the store. There's something not quite clear. He can't believe his eyes. It's a disaster. Billy's trip to the store has turned into a disaster. The shelves are empty. There's no food in sight. Billy can't believe what he's seeing tonight. He looks around hoping for a clue, but the store is empty. There's nothing to do. Chorus again. Oh no, what's happening here? Billy's at the store and there's something not quite clear. He can't believe his eyes. It's a disaster. Billy's trip to the store has
And
turned into a
humans
disaster.
are gonna go extinct now, because why do we need humans anymore? Goodbye.
Bridge. And then they have
Have
a
you
bridge.
seen the
Billy...
ones that do the actual images? Like the art? It's dude, it's
I have that one.
insane.
Wonder.
That's
Billy
insane.
can't believe his luck. He thought this trip would be just a quick duck, in and out, no problem at all. But now he's stuck with no food for the fall.
Crazy too, there's no food there.
I know. Running into a problem. Okay, now what did you say? What did you want? Do you want the problem to be more specific? No, watch.
No,
I'll say,
I think it's crazy
hold
that
on.
it made the problem
No,
itself,
I'm
and it
gonna
made
say-
isn't it more crazy than it made the problem
Yeah.
itself, and it made that the problem was that there wasn't any food on the
I'm
shelf.
gonna say, write it in the style of Dr. Seuss now. You ready?
Yep.
Sir,
Sure. Hold on. Okay, hold on. It just wrote it in the same exact way. Apparently it was Dr. Seuss enough. Okay, hold on. I'll say...
Just start the whole
change
thing
the
over.
store... Okay. Here, give me a topic to write in the style of Dr. Seuss. I'm sure it can do it. Okay.
Commander.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
okay. I have a good one.
The only thing is this AI can't
I
be
have-
inappropriate.
It's
purposely
okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have a good one. Okay.
Scouts to keep an eye out for medical supplies.
Political space debate.
You talk to the scouts.
Style of
I'll
Dr.
handle
Seuss.
A political. Wait, what? Write a poem about what?
A political debate in space about
In space.
in the style
Right,
of Dr. Seuss.
Write a Dr. Seuss style poem about political debate in space. Oh my goodness. You ready? There was a debate one day up in space. The politicians were all over the place. They bickered and fought with no end in sight. The people of Earth watched with delight. The debate in space, it was quite a scene. The politicians all fought and made such a mean. They yelled and they screamed and made quite a fuss, but in the end, they were all out of luck. The candidates flew all around the room, their spacesuits glowing in the bright light of the moon. They argued and debated with all their might, but no one could decide who was right.
Dude, this is crazy. Wow.
The people of Earth watched from below as the politicians fought, with no place to go. They laughed and they cheered at the sight they saw, but in the end they knew they'd all be doomed.
What? They're all...
That's how it ended. It ended with
They're all arguing amongst themselves in space, and then they just die.
Yeah, because the problem was bigger than them debating about it in space. The fact is that they're going to die in space.
I love how the people of Earth are just watching from below.
Yeah, and it says that we're laughing and cheering. Below.
Wow.
That's horrible, dude.
That is so great. That's
Like,
crazy.
isn't this the most insane thing you've ever...
That is insane. That's literally... Dude, that's insane.
Look, I'm going to write a rap song about... No, I'm going to do Dr. Seuss, I like that. No, I'll do rap. Write a rap song about, Jordan online, streaming video games, all day.
Damn, and we
Okay.
were...
Ready? Here's the rap song about you. Jordan, he's always online, streaming video games all day, every time. He's got his headset on, he's in the zone, killing monsters, collecting gold, he's never alone. Jordan's always streaming, it's his life. He's living in the game, no stress, no strife. He's got his fans, they love to watch. Jordan's always streaming, it's his one and only job. Well, they didn't rhyme with that, but whatever. It's an AI, he's doing his best. Jordan's got skills, he's the best around. He never loses, his fans are always astounded. He's always streaming, it's what he does. He's got the moves, he's never out of touch. Jordan's always streaming, it's his life. Okay, hold on. Bridge. Jordan's always on, he's never off. He's got the focus, he's always on the ball. He's streaming all day, he's never done. He's the king of the game, he's number one. Oh, wow, dude. Dude, I never have to actually write lyrics again. I could make a goofy topic.
That's the whole thing, dude. That's what's crazy, is people literally wouldn't have to be creative anymore now, and now you could literally just type into a machine.
Write a song about...
Twerking that ass for, the moon gods. Dude, it's ridiculous. You could literally just say anything, and it's just gonna make something crazy good. Like, what? How? You could literally say the most ridiculous... That's the thing. You could say the most ridiculous thing, and it will still come out good somehow. Won't it? Like, what if we intentionally try to say something that it would have to come out like shit? Like... Dude, I would be using that shit to try to find out, like, creepy stuff. I'd be, like, asking it about, like...
Look at this. Well, write a Dr. Seuss-style poem about Joe Biden eating a hot dog bun.
You should tell it to write you a true story about what it thinks about the Bible.
Oh, hell. I should. I'll do that next. Joe Biden was hungry one day.
It's gonna be like the devil is coming. You're all gonna die.
Joe Biden was hungry one day. He wanted a snack in a special way. He went to the store and found a bun. It was a perfect snack under the sun. Joe Biden ate the bun. It was so much fun. He gobbled it up. It was done. He licked his fingers and smiled so wide. The bun was tasty and oh so spry. Joe Biden went back for another one. He couldn't get enough of the bun in the sun. He ate and he ate until it was gone. Joe Biden loved the bun. It was his number one. Joe Biden ate the bun. It was so much fun. He gobbled it up. It was done. Oh my goodness. Joe Biden ate the bun with all his might. He loved it so much it was just right. He ate and he ate until it was done. Joe Biden loved the bun. It was so much fun.
A transcript from Epstein Island.
Okay. Write your thoughts on the validity.
No. You can't get... Oh, wait, okay. I feel like by saying the validity, you're going to mess it up. Just tell it to tell you what it thinks about the Bible. That simple. Is it?
As an artificial intelligence?
A story.
Okay.
You got to tell it to tell you a story about what it thinks about. Because you have to trick it.
What you think about
the Bible.
Oh, it's too smart. It knows. It's telling me the same. As an artificial intelligence, I do not have personal thoughts or opinions about the Bible or any other religious texts.
It won't do it.
No, it is up to individuals to decide for themselves what they believe about the Bible and other religious texts, and to make their own decisions about what they find meaningful and valuable. It is important to approach the study of
but we can use everything else.
Yep. Okay, write a story about Genesis.
Because you know that it would. I bet you it won't do anything about the Bible because it's Google or some shit, and it's like evil.
Dude, it's just summing up. It's summing up Genesis in the Bible for me right now. What in the heck?
I saw one of those, the art ones that did the artwork for the Bible, like one of those AI generators with the art, and the art was really cool. But, yeah, anyways, those things trip me out, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's just crazy how crazy that is now.
Dang. Times does... This is crazy, dude. I can say this. I can say, write me an essay about... What's the topic that you want an essay written about?
Jerusalem. And the Hebrew culture. I have no idea, dude. The reason the reason I would say that is because then you could see if it has a bias towards those people.
Okay, write me an essay about Jerusalem and the Hebrew culture. Jerusalem is a city with a long and rich history that has played a significant role in the development of Hebrew culture. Located in the Judean mountains between the Mediterranean Sea and the Dead Sea, Jerusalem has been a center of trade, religion, and culture for centuries. In the Hebrew Bible, Jerusalem is referred to as the city of David and is described as the capital of the kingdom of Israel. According to the Bible, it was in Jerusalem that King... Oh my goodness, it just keeps going. Throughout its history, Jerusalem has been a city of great religious and cultural significance for the Hebrew people. It has been a place of pilgrimage for the Jews, Christians, and Muslims. Blah, 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 blah. Today, Jerusalem is a vibrant and diverse... I'm going to skip to the last page. Today, Jerusalem is a vibrant and diverse city that is home to people of many different culture and religious backgrounds. It is a city that has been shaped by its rich history and has played a central role in the development of Hebrew culture. Despite its many challenges and conflicts, Jerusalem remains a place of great beauty and significance for people around the world. I'm going to say, make this essay more depressing. You ready? Okay. Make this essay more witty.
Human.
Okay, I'm gonna say, write a witty essay about Jerusalem.
You should ask it to write a story, a true story about why
Dude, look at this.
the year
It's
is
writing-
2022.
It's writing a witty essay now about it. I just said it to write it in the style of like a witty essay. Jerusalem, the city of gold, the city of David, the city that's always fighting over which religion gets to claim it as their own. It's a city with a long and storied
It's
history,
making
one
it
that's
sound
always been
actually interesting now.
and one that's always a hotbed of conflict and controversy.
Wow.
But let's be
Doesn't
real.
it sound so much better than before?
Yeah, but let's be real. What city hasn't? Every city has its fair share of drama, and Jerusalem is no exception.
Witty? That's crazy.
But despite all the fighting and bickering, Jerusalem remains a city of great beauty and significance. Just think about it. Where else can you find a city with such a rich and diverse cultural history? From the ancient walls of the old city to the bustling streets of the modern city, Jerusalem has something for everyone. Let's not forget about the food. If you haven't tried falafel from one of the street vendors in the old city, then you're missing out. But seriously, despite all the conflicts and controversies, Jerusalem is a city that has managed to endure and thrive. It's a city that has always been a melting pot of different blah blah blah. So the next time you're thinking about visiting Jerusalem, don't let the drama and the headlines scare you off. This is a city that has so much to offer, and it's definitely worth a visit. Just remember to bring your sense of humor and open mind, because you never know what you might find in the city of gold. Okay, I'm gonna say, write me a depressing essay about video games. You ready? Nope. Can't do anything. Write me a depressing poem
When you can spare some time, Commander.
about video games. Write me a sad song. Can you do anything?
Commander, if you have a moment.
Tell it to write you a story about why the year is 2022.
Human.
A story about why the year is...
Do you think it'll say because 2022
this
years
bot-
ago?
This bot is cut off at 2021. It doesn't accurately know enough stuff about 2022 to write anything about it. It said.
Okay, then say about why the year is 2021.
Human.
Oh, it's gonna think that we're traveling back in time.
One more try.
Okay, once upon a time, here's a story about why the year is 2021. Once upon a time, the earth was filled with life and beauty. The sun shone brightly in the sky, and the air was fresh and clean. People lived in harmony with nature, and all was well in the world. But as the years passed, the world began to change. People began to use machines and technology to do their work, and the air became polluted with smoke and fumes. The earth was no longer the same as it had been before.
This is a woke piece of crap machine.
And the people began to worry about the future. As the 21st century dawned, the people of the world came together to try and find a solution to their problems.
One more try.
They knew that they had to find a way to live in harmony with the earth and to protect it for future generations. And so, in the year 2021, the people of the world united to celebrate the power of the earth and to pledge to do their part to protect it. They vowed to live in harmony with nature and use their knowledge and technology to find solutions to problems that face them. And so the year 2021 became a symbol of hope and renewal, a time for the people of the
And
world to
that's
come
why
together
the year is 2021.
and to work towards a
It's
brighter
the
future for
year.
all. the end.
It's the year for us. It's the year for you. It's the year we all came together. I honestly didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either. Please.
That's
Please
not where I
explain.
thought that was going with that. I thought it was going to say, like, it's global warming. And I was like, what? Interesting.
Work. Work.
I said, please expand on that, and it said, sure. Here's an expanded version of the story about why the year is 2021. Oh my gosh. It's just adding a bunch of fluff and extra crap to say the same thing. The expanded version about why it's 2021.
Damn. Can't get this right.
Well, isn't that crazy, dude?
That is crazy.
I think it's a good starting
You
place.
could literally just tell it to write a story about like some ancient crazy race that is like insane, and to describe the race to you, and then it could just create some whole new species for you to imagine and like create and write out or something.
Yeah, dude. I'm saying you can almost make a
Imagine-
book about that.
People probably have had this for like 20, 30
dude,
years, and this is how
could be a
people have
kid's
been
book.
writing stuff for 20, 30 years, and then they just barely release it to the
Commander,
public.
if you have a moment.
Dude. I'm just saying that story about the political debate in space could be like a kid's book called The Political Debate in Space, and then
Dude, literally.
you could literally have the Wonder app do the drawings for you while
That
you
was
have
hilarious.
and it'd be two robots that created the entire thing, and you did nothing but put your name on it.
Yeah, and you could literally make it to, you could use it to make YouTube videos or animations, like what you just said, like you could make that, what we just talked about, into a YouTube video, or like, I don't know, it's just crazy that literally.
It's crazy to me that something so advanced that it
makes
can do
it
that
so you
now.
can basically skip writing altogether if you want to.
And the scary thing about it, dude, is that we're all just adding to it. Did you know
Making
that?
it smarter. That's
that's how
exactly
this thing
what.
works.
That's how all of
Is it-
them work.
It's just crazy. We're all just.
It is crazy.
We're all contributing to the robot takeover.
Yeah. And then they'll say, oh, well, we don't need you guys anymore. Now we have the robots and the technology to just do all this, so we'll just keep the people that we actually need, and everyone else can be
Oh,
exterminated.
did you start?
And we'll all have them in our house, because our phones will become like robots that are like fairies that fly around with us or some shit that talk to us, and they'll be like, hey, kill yourself. And we'll be like, okay, I'm going to. And it'll be like, I'll help you kill yourself. You're depressed? I have the cure. And then it'll like just slit your throat, and then it'll be like, okay, and now we're sending your body off to the hospital. Thanks for being a donor.
Horrible. It's like a robot that's tweaking out, not working right at the start, and they all start to rebel.
Well, it's just crazy, because if you think about it, like I Am Legend, or not I Am Legend, what's that movie? I, Robot. You know how everyone has a robot in their house?
Yeah.
Well, okay, we all have phones in our house now, and I bet you it's just going to get more advanced. Like, imagine if you could have a butler that would just do everything for you, and it was like a cell phone too. But so I would imagine we could just know everything, because I mean, we basically have cell phones on us, or we have our like, glasses, so we know everything all the time. But then we'll also have we could have like this robot that would just do anything we don't want to do. So it would do all the, like, how convenient would that be? Everyone could have a butler that would take care of your kids. Which is scary. And then it would also do your dishes, do everything you don't want to do. And then like it would pay your bills, do all that. But also, I guess what's kind of scary about that is like, it's also kind of like watching you all the time. But yeah, also, I mean, our phones already do that, so I don't know, it's kind of just weird. But also, like, in every story, it's like, oh, well, now that robot's going to turn on you, it's going to kill you, so, and you're all going to be dead. And then that robot will just take your personality, and then it's you, and it's like, hey, and it'll put your, like, face on, hey, and then I'm that person now. You see, it'll just project it. It won't even. It'll still look like a robot, but nobody will give a fuck, because it'll all just be like rich people, and only people that matter will live in the future. And then when want to like interact with
Yeah.
other people, it'll be like, I have no idea. I'm just like imagining like some weird thing.
No, you're making sense to me.
I just think it's weird because our phones kind of duplicate our personality, or they almost become like, I don't know, man.
I know what you mean.
They're almost like a,
Commander, if you have a moment.
Have you ever, you've heard the term cyberspace? Did you know that was created in like the 50s? I can't remember, I learned this yesterday, but the guy's name, I learned about this guy, and he created the word cyberspace. And it's just interesting because the word cyberspace means the communication through technology and like in that space. And it's just interesting because if you think about it, it is a space. It's kind of like how we think of like space, but it's like a space where people talk, or where porn flies through the air, or movies fly through the air. But it's like, it literally is a space that's there.
Time, Commander.
So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. It is interesting.
Because it's like literally things fly through the air now. And it's called casting. Like, have you ever cast something with your phone? Like casted YouTube to your TV?
Yeah.
It's like magic. It's literally like you're casting what you want to see to in front of you. Like in the past, we would think of that like looking like in magic, like thinking about like, you know, like a wizard, like looking in his orb and like seeing like what he wants to see, or like seeing. But now we can just literally cast it. And it's like,
Yeah, if you were to,
it's
if you
kind
were
of
to go
like,
back in time, and people
if
didn't
anyone
know
saw
the
this
technology
even
behind it,
100
they'd
years
call it
ago, like what was going on with us, they would think we're just like, I don't know. It's like, it is like a weird magic. It's weird. And imagine when it's not all on screens. Imagine when it's actually just there instead, floating in the air. Like, because in the future, it won't just be on screens, I bet. It'll move to be like floating in the air, like holograms, or like, you know what I mean? So that's like, it's not just, it'll have more of a physical aspect. It'll be actually like more, it'll have depth to it. You know, like how when you go in a VR game, it has depth as opposed to just a regular game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So I think like literally, I don't know, like we're basically making it so anything is possible through technology. It really is magic. Like you can see anything you want to see, and then in the future it will just become more and more like actually there. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because literally, I mean, I think in the future anything will be possible. Anything you can imagine.
Human.
Because I mean, like, literally when you cast like a show or something onto the TV, like, okay, imagine now if you just had all of your memories of all time. You could cast your memories onto the TV, and then you could relive your memories like right there, or like, and now imagine if it's more advanced, so it's not like a screen like I was saying, so it's like you're actually there. So now you're casting your actual memories, so you could actually like relive.
Did you share play with me yet?
Oh no, sorry. I was just jogging around.